Welcome to Cover Art Fail! Tonight's episode in Fail?
Mega Man 10.
Okay, I want you to picture Mega Man. Just picture the very image of Mega Man in your head. Go ahead, I'll wait. Alright, you got it? Good. Now take that picture you just envisioned and throw it the hell out as you take a gander at this. What the hell is this? This is Mega Man? I mean, huh? What in the world was Capcom thinking? Well, this is probably... Wait a minute. Haven't I done this already? All this seems really familiar. I'm having a case of deja vu, or a really horrible case of deja vu. Let me make a mental inventory of what I've done so far. Let's see. Sega Master System, haha, yeah, Grid Bad, grr. Strider covers, yeah, Giant Codpiece. Demon Attack, Attack of the Toys. Phalanx, oh yeah, Old Man Fail, I remember that, yeah. And then it's, oh Jesus, don't remind me of that one, God. And then there's Mega Man, the show that kicked it all off. So have I come full circle? Well, in a way, yes. I couldn't pass up an opportunity to let you all know how I feel about the latest cover for the latest 8-bit Mega Man. I mentioned before that the previous downloadable Mega Man had cover art that was an homage to the original's crappy American cover art. Although with tongue firmly against cheek and possibly up the fans, well, you get what I mean. And it appears they've continued the tradition with Mega Man 10. And I never thought I'd say this, but holy crap, I love this cover. For you fans of Cover Art Fail, I assure you that you're not witnessing the sellout of my pristine values as a video game art critic. No, it's kind of like Pavlov and his dogs. You dangle the proverbial Mega Man game in front of me accompanied by that cover art, and I will salivate. Or maybe it's Stockholm Syndrome where I'm now identifying with the cover art and making it my friend. Or maybe I'm reading too much into it. I think I'll just explain why I love this cover art so much. First things first. It doesn't look like the Mega Man and the Proto Man we all know and love. That's a given. But look at this cover. I mean, really look at it. This is epicness of the highest order. Plus I'm getting a sneaking suspicion that there are other homages here that I can't quite put my head around yet. Like they're emulating something. Mega Man is looking awesome here. I like the nice touch of him shooting that robot dead square in the head while giving his best Michael Jackson-like pose. Proto Man is looking equally stellar with his geared up pose. And then a dramatic look at their profiles gives this whole cover a look of a movie poster. But I think what catches the eye particularly is all the action going on in the background. The unending legion of homicidal robots just aching to get at the heroes. And look at this guy right over here. Doesn't he look a little bit familiar? That's what makes this a great cover, the little details like that. And getting back to the movie poster aspect of the art, I think Capcom might have been influenced by the original movie poster of Star Wars. It's not to say it's exact, but the similarities are there. You have a lot of heavy action going on in the background with a touch of spaceship combat. You have a large head serving as a profile picture. You have a character firing a beam of light in the air while another character sits next to him in a cool pose. Although I must say that Proto Man looks hotter. Snark, snark. And while the Star Wars influence might not be as clear, I think there is something else going on here. After all, this is Mega Man 10, or the Roman numeral X. You have Proto Man looking a whole lot like Zero. His scarf looks like long yellow hair and he has a sweet sword. And then there's Mega Man himself. His helmet looks a lot like X's helmet. So Capcom knew they were going to go again with the wacky cover, but this time they added influence from Star Wars and possibly an allusion to Mega Man's future storylines. Even if that's not accurate, the viewer can make their own assumptions and see what they want to see. Like a Blue Bomber-style Rorschach plot. Damn, this is one clever cover. How clever, you might ask? But would you believe that this is actually the middle piece of a big Mega Man 10 cover art fiesta? Or something like that. Each of these pieces would be great on their own, but being together turns them into a Voltron of epicness. To the left you have a more subdued version of the cover. We get our first glimpse of Dr. Light, and he measures pretty accurately for this cover. He looks very godlike with the light beams coming from his head. Man, he is the epitome of the wise beard man. Proto Man is looking even more badass. He's kind of like Batman's more stoic and possibly homicidal roommate. And then there's also a more close-up view of Mega Man. We can see that his chest plate has a giant friggin' M on it. I guess it makes sense. Most of the characters in the Mega Man universe have something on their body to identify them. I guess for old Rockman it's an M. And the bottom of the side is spiced up with a salacious crumb-like character with an arm cannon down there. And then to the right of the cover proper we have the Beast de la Kick-Ass. You got buildings on fire, Star Destroyers with frickin' skulls on them, an exploded moon that looks pretty similar to the setup from the craptastic remake of The Time Machine, more intimidating poses from Mega Man and Proto Man, a surprisingly accurate depiction of Blade Man, and I'm not sure who that is, but he looks really cool. How can you really not love this cover? The middle panel alone works, but factor in the side panels and then... Well, it's not all sunshine and lollipops with Mega Man 10. And while it may seem blasphemous to talk shit about this 8-bit Mega Man, there are some things that irk me. Things like some of the graphics being a carryover from Mega Man 9, the Bass DLC already being included in the game but the consumer still has to pay for it, and the fact that in a sea of horrible Mega Man bosses, this game might be the summit of the redonkulous character mountain, with one character in particular sticking out for me. But those critiques are not what this show's about. It's about the covers. And while the Japanese cover is obviously more faithful to the image of Mega Man, the title is a little puzzling. The Japanese title is Rukamen 10 Uchikara no Kyoi, which translates to Rockman 10, Threat from Outer Space. Not to really give anything away, but Mega Man 10 deals with a robot virus, and it's never really theorized that it's alien in origin. So, what's up with that Japanese title? Other than those really minor gripes, I have to reinstate my love for this cover. What can I say? They won me over. They have a sense of humor about their past as they carry into the future. I thought you, the fan, should know how I felt despite it going against the show's charter. This cover is great, with its highly stylized and highly influenced cover art of... wait, what's the opposite of fail?